you earlier said that at the end of January, inflation might be at about 5%, but you just said now that it might be closer to 7%. Is there any kind of reason for that? And also, when do you think inflation might spike?
If you can remember, even last fan chart, the last time also, we have shown the uptick in inflation in January, mainly because of the administrative of this thing. So, and before this VAT change was kind of considered, then we had this inflation forecast around 5%, even from January onwards. Before that, that's correct. But once we got to know this VAT is going to be introduced, and when there was some certainty in the implementation, then we have revised our predictions upward to reflect this impact of VAT from January onwards.
Thank you. And when do you think inflation might spike? And if I may squeeze in one more question, will the central bank continue to maintain buffers, given that all treasury bill auctions are currently subscribed? Because earlier there was a buffer that was maintained for treasury bills. So will the central bank continue that?
Yeah, those are two things. In fact, the uptick in inflation in January, that because once the price levels gone up, it will remain at that level, and impact on the inflation will remain for at least 12 months period. Because once it's increased and remain at that level unless some of the factors will bring it down. So what we expect, this uptick will remain, and what you can see in the inflation chart, it shows clearly what we think the path. I think it's not very clear here. You can see in the first couple of months, there will be some increase. Close to just above, in the middle path is about 6%. I think probably month of January, February, that will remain. And then after that, it will gradually, there are certain other factors like there's an impact on the base effect and impact on, this price increase. Other short-term factors also will play. So we have a prediction that it will remain around high levels for some time, and then it will come down back to 5% on the medium term. On the other question, the buffer, in fact, it is not central bank maintaining that buffer, it is the Treasury, Minister of Finance, collect additional money through issuances and keep a buffer so that they can have much more flexibility in determining how much to raise in each auction and what is the interest rates they are willing to pay on the basis of the flexibility. I think that's a good instrument for them to have that. They will continue to have that. And in fact, right now, more than that, they have a buffer in terms of foreign currency because ADB World Bank money is also in their accounts now. So they have buffer in both foreign currency debt service payments as well as the domestic issuance, managing domestic issuances.